Cameron Lemons here, sharing with you how to install a Misty Mate patio mister. Here's what came in the box. It includes the brass fittings and the brackets and the O-ring, as well as the line. First thing you do is you put in your O-ring there at the end of the line, and then you're going to screw the line into the hose. Make sure that O-ring is sitting in there snug. And then before you put on any of the fittings, you're going to actually run the water for about 20 seconds to clear the line. And that way, if there's any debris in the line, it's going to clear out for you. If you don't clear the line, it's possible you can get some obstructions later on when you hang your mister and turn it on. Now I got the 10 foot of line, which also includes 10 foot of supply line as well as 10 foot of mist line, and so it includes 6 different brass fittings. And so what they have you do is they have you put on the first 3 of the brass fittings, and then you're going to run the water again for 20 to 30 seconds. And so what that's going to do is it's going to allow the water to push out to the end of the line and help clear any debris that might be obstructing the end of your line. So the first 3 fittings are on now, and so the second half of the line is being cleared. And if you have more fittings than the 6, you'll have to keep doing that all the way on to the end of the line. Now here I'm putting on the last 3 fittings, and then we're going to turn on the line one more time for 20-30 seconds, and it should be all mist now, and it should be coming out nice and clear. And again, you're going to run it for 20 to 30 seconds. Now I opted for the line with the brass rather than the plastic. I really like the quality of them. And now you're going to need a ladder and a hammer. You're going to hop up there. They recommend that you hang the line from 8 to 12 feet high. And so what I'm doing now is I'm hammering in those brackets, and you want to put a bracket on each side of the fitting. So see how it's there on the left and the right hand side? And then they say you want to turn the line so that the brass fitting is angled about 45 degrees away from your patio. If you point it right down on the patio or right into the patio, it can end up getting pretty wet. And so they recommend that you point it at about 45 degrees out. So you can see this is what the line starts to look like as you hang it, and then we had an extra bracket to hang the line down to the side towards where the hose is going to plug in. Those nails are sometimes a little tricky when you're nailing them up. Sometimes gravity can pull them down on you, so watch underneath you in case you drop one, or maybe even have a couple little extra nails on hand to be able to replace in case you lose a nail on one of the brackets. So after you get it all hung, you're going to just screw in the hose, and you're going to turn that thing on, and there you go. Nice misted patio. We found that it lowers the temperature about 10 or 15 degrees out front, which is really nice. You could also use it if you're somewhere where you're like in a greenhouse and you want to water the plants. For us in our front patio, it's made it a really nice experience out there this summer. So that's how you install a Misty Mate patio mister. All right, best of luck.